Now to a News 8 follow-up. Some of our viewers wrote to us saying a Bridgeport cemetery was in such disrepair.
There you go, disrepair.
Yeah, not only was it disrespectful, they say, but it was downright disgusting.
Yeah, and at the time when we did the story then, we couldn't believe what we found. The cemetery management at that time vowed to us they would get things cleaned up, but now 6 months later, we went for an unannounced visit just to see how things were being maintained. And again, it was not a pretty sight. News 8's Josh Scheinblum has been following this story since the very beginning. Josh?
And Darren, we did see some things that appear were improved upon from our last visit, but there is still a long list of jobs to be done.
When Velda Geter visits her late husband Gary at Park Cemetery in Bridgeport,
they make such a mess.
She has a set of rituals she follows.
I miss you so much, baby.
Which begins with a prayer.
I just can't believe it's gone.
And ends with a thorough cleaning of the plot.
Okay. I think that's pretty good.
As we first reported back in April, it seems unless there is someone who takes the initiative to do the maintenance, it doesn't always get done.
Look, people just throwing cigar butts. I mean, it's disgusting.
Disgusting didn't even scratch the surface of what we saw. There was trash everywhere, some so clustered it towered over even the tallest of monuments. We had even seen headstones that were knocked over. We were told by those who managed the property changes would be coming soon. But another person we met today named Patricia Wargo,
we had to plant our own grass because it was just dirt.
who had stopped by to visit her sister and parents, says it doesn't look like that's happened.
Another one knocked over, 1, 2, they're just all knocked over.
But we'd be remiss if we didn't mention that we did notice some improvements. One of those being the trash cans that were once billowing over with trash are now empty.
There are still scenes, however, that you still have to see to believe. Time and time again, we found flags of the red, white, and blue tossed aside like discarded waste. And this grave, with the name of a veteran, had deep tire tracks running over it.
There should be some dignity with that, some respect.
Enough to hurt the heart of anyone who believes those who've passed on deserve better.
Seems like they've turned a blind eye to what this place is supposed to be, a final resting place for your loved ones.
We reached out to those who manage the cemetery and were told by a woman who did not give her name that the cemetery is doing very well and that they have been working hard to maintain the grounds. In the New Haven newsroom, Josh Scheinblum, News 8.